It started with a flash of golden light and a whisper in the wind. The adventure begins now. When Mia and Jake climbed into the old treehouse, they had no idea it would fly them across time to a kingdom of dragons, lost scrolls, and a secret only they could unlock. In the quiet town of Maplewood, tucked behind rows of sleepy cottages and whispering pine trees, stood an old oak no one dared to climb anymore. Grown-ups said it was just another aging tree. Kids said it was magic, and Mia believed it. She was curious, clever, and always ready for adventure. Her little brother Jake, only 7, was full of questions and packed snacks in his pockets, just in case. That summer morning, the air buzzed with the scent of wildflowers and something else, something mysterious. "I dare you to climb the treehouse," Mia said, shielding her eyes from the sun as she pointed at the creaky wooden shack perched high in the branches. Jake hesitated. "Mom said it's off limits." "She also said not to eat cookies before dinner." Mia smirked, holding up the keys they'd found in Grandpa's old toolbox, a tiny brass key engraved with a tree symbol. "This might fit." The wooden ladder groaned under their weight as they climbed step by step. Birds fluttered away. The leaves whispered as if they were watching. Inside, the air smelled like old paper, pine resin, and something sparkly. Maps were pinned to every wall. Bookshelves were stacked high with thick volumes labeled Ancient Egypt, Dinosaur World, and Knights of the Round Table. And in the center, a dusty globe slowly turned on its own. Jake pointed to a book on the table. The Kingdom of Fire. A dragon curled around the title in golden ink. As he flipped it open, a wind howled from nowhere. Pages turned rapidly, glowing symbols floating off the paper. The treehouse shuddered. "Mia, what's happening?" Jake yelled, gripping the wall. Mia grabbed his hand. "I think we just started an adventure." A flash of golden light filled the room and the treehouse was no longer in Maplewood. Outside the window, vast mountains rose like sleeping giants. Purple skies swirled above, and below them, a village burned in the distance while shadows of enormous wings crossed the sun. Where are we?" Jake whispered. "The Kingdom of Fire," Mia said, heart pounding. "Just like the book." Suddenly, a knock, 3 sharp raps on the wooden floor. They turned to see a girl with glowing eyes and a silver cloak appear from behind a bookshelf. "You were summoned," she said calmly. "The kingdom is dying. The Dragon King has lost the scroll of truth. Only outsiders can find it now." "We're just kids," Jake said, clutching Mia's arm. "Exactly," the girl said with a wink. "Children can go where warriors cannot. Come, the treehouse will wait." She opened the trapdoor, and with no other choice, Mia and Jake followed. The village smelled of ash and fear. Stone huts smoldered, and people rushed to gather buckets of water. Above, circling the skies, was the silhouette of a massive red dragon, its eyes glowing like molten lava. "They call him Vorthar," said the girl, who introduced herself as Elira. "He's cursed. Until the scroll of truth is returned, he'll burn everything." Mia's voice trembled. "Why can't you find it?" Elira looked away. The scroll was hidden deep in the caverns of echoes. Adults cannot hear the map's whispers. Only those with open hearts can. Jake suddenly perked up. "Mia, remember the whisper when the book opened?" Mia's eyes widened. "The adventure begins now." They journeyed past thorny forests and over crystal bridges, across lands where time ticked backward and stones told stories. Inside the caverns of echoes, sound bounced endlessly. Their footsteps echoed like thunder. Carvings glowed faintly on the walls, dragons, stars, and spiral-shaped keys. Mia whispered, "Where's the map?" Then a soft voice whispered back, not Elira's, not Jake's. It came from the walls. "Speak your truth, and light shall guide." Jake stepped forward. "I'm scared, but I want to help." The carvings lit up like fireflies. A trail of symbols glowed on the ground. They followed it deeper, through winding tunnels and sudden drops, until they reached a stone pedestal. A silver scroll lay on top, protected by flames. Elira handed Jake a crystal. "Place it in the fire." He did. The flames turned blue, cool to the touch. The scroll floated into Mia's hands. The cavern trembled. The dragon's roar echoed above. Back in the village, Vorthar swooped low, wings beating like hurricanes. Elira climbed to the top of a tower with Mia and Jake behind her. "You must read the scroll aloud. Only pure voices can undo the curse." Hands trembling, Mia opened the scroll. Golden letters rose into the air. Together, she and Jake read aloud. "From flame we rise, through truth we mend. Let hearts be free, let war now end." A blinding light burst from the scroll. The dragon froze midair, then slowly descended. When it landed, the flames around its body dimmed, and its eyes turned blue. A voice echoed in their minds. "You have returned what was stolen. You have spoken truth." The village cheered. Vorthar bowed. "The children of another world have saved this one." Elira smiled. "The treehouse will take you home now, but it will always be watching." A second flash of light and they were back. The books were still there. The globe slowly spun. Outside, the birds chirped as if nothing had happened. Jake reached into his pocket and pulled out a glowing feather. "Mia, it was real, right?" She nodded. "And maybe the treehouse isn't done with us yet." They smiled. Below them, in the roots of the tree, a soft golden glow pulsed. And high above, in the sky that now seemed a little more magical, something large with wings circled just once before vanishing into the clouds. The end.